Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's go. Not much going on in the news today, guys, or in crypto, so we're probably going to blow through this super fast. Genesis creditors file securities lawsuit against Barry Silbert and DCG. Coinbase CEO urges Bitcoin legal tender for Brazil, Argentina. And the reaction. Bitcoin. Not much has changed since yesterday, guys. Still trying to figure out what it wants to do. Sitting here at about the $22,900, $23,000 level, with bouncing around, like I said yesterday, the 22,740 line that I have right here. Let's go ahead and look at it on the 4 hour. Yeah, and so this explains exactly what we're looking at, right? So this could potentially be a bull flag, which is good, which is a continuation pattern up to the upside. Potentially could, if we blow through this $23,800, $24,000 level, potentially see up here to 25, which is what I'm looking for before we get. I'm assuming we're gonna get before we get a strong pullback. If we continue to hold this level. But yeah, 4 hour explains what we've been doing perfectly. We've just been bouncing off of this level. Not a lot of volume, not much going on. So guys, just keep your eye on it. Can't talk. What I'm assuming might happen again is what just happened here. We got a nice run. We ranged, kind of broke out of the range, but we didn't. Retested the original range back here before we got a next blow off, and that's kind of looks like, if you look, we're doing the same thing, just kind of on a bigger scale right about here. So guys, we'll see what happens. Ethereum, same situation, just ranging at the same level we were at yesterday, the 1620. Could be a potential another flag like you got right here, and then we're setting up again right here. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. Yeah, same thing. So again, the 4 hour just explains our story, tells our story a little bit better. So blew out, hit this 1681, retraced, found support at this 1621 level, and we're just riding that line. We're moving sideways, so we figure out what we're gonna do. We might see a little jump down before a big swing up. There's a strong possibility that people have buy orders set around here at the $1,500 level. Nice psychological number, just in case it does this swoop down again, which if that is the case, if there's a ton of buyers in here, it's going to pump it right back up. So guys, just keep your eye on it. Again, nothing new, nothing crazy, and even the news was boring today, so we're going to just blow right through it. It's be a very fast video. Get a drink of my coffee and let's do it. Genesis creditors file securities lawsuit against Barry Silbert and DCG. Amid Genesis going through its first bankruptcy hearings, a group of creditors have slapped the firm with a new class action lawsuit. Troubled cryptocurrency company Digital Currency Group is facing more legal issues as its subsidiary Genesis Capital got slapped with a new class action lawsuit. A group of Genesis creditors filed a securities class action lawsuit against DCG and its founder and CEO Barry Silbert, alleging violations of the federal securities law. The lawsuit was filed by Connecticut-based law firm Silver Golub and Titel SGT on behalf of individuals and entities who entered into digital asset lending agreements with Genesis. The law firm is known for handling major industry lawsuits, including a class action lawsuit filed against Coinbase in March of 2022. The new complaint against DCG and Silbert alleges that Genesis engaged in an unregistered securities offering in violation of securities law by executing lending agreements involving securities without qualifying for an exemption from registration under the federal securities law. What? That made no sense to me. Hope it made sense to you guys. Moving on. The lawsuit also alleges that Genesis committed securities fraud through a scheme of defraud potential and existing digital asset lenders by making false and misleading statements. According to plaintiffs, Genesis intentionally misrepresented the financial conditions of Genesis filing Section 10B of the United States Securities Exchange Act. The scheme to defraud was carried out, according to the complaint, in order to induce prospective digital asset lenders to loan digital assets to Genesis Global Capital and to prevent existing lenders from redeeming their digital assets, SGT lawyers noted. Founded in 2015, DCG is a Connecticut-based crypto firm that serves as the parent company of multiple digital assets and blockchain-focused subsidiaries, including Genesis. Can't even say that word today. I'm a disaster. Genesis, digital assets manager, Grayscale Investments, crypto mining firm Foundry, and crypto media outlet CoinDesk. Good thing I'm on Cointelegraph. DCG's current CEO, Silbert, maintains a controlling 40% of equity stake in the firm and also serves as chairman of its board of directors. The news comes amid Genesis going through its first bankruptcy hearing on January 23rd after the firm filed for bankruptcy on January 19th. The bankruptcy filing came a few months after Genesis halted withdrawals on November 16th as it became unable to honor redemption requests amid the bear cryptocurrency market. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a derp this morning. Gemini, a crypto trading platform founded by the Winklevoss brothers, is one of the biggest creditors of Genesis, with the firm reportedly owing $900 million to Gemini's clients. On January 20th, Gemini co-founder Cameron Winklevoss took to Twitter to declare that the firm has been preparing to take direct legal action against DCG, Silbert, and others who share responsibility for the fraud. It appears to be unclear whether Gemini is part of the lawsuit filed by SGT. The law firm did not immediately respond to Cointelegraph's request to a comment. Seems to be the going statement at the end of most of these Cointelegraph articles. No one responded to their request for a comment. I don't know, guys, just more Genesis stuff. Moving on. Boring crypto, per usual. Coinbase CEO urges Bitcoin legal tender for Brazil, Argentina. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong tweeted that BTC, Bitcoin, may be the right long-term bet for the two South American countries currently seeking a common currency. As Brazil and Argentina started preparatory work for a potential common currency, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong floated the idea of the two countries moving to Bitcoin, sparking various discussions over the viability of Bitcoin as a national currency. On January 22nd, the South American countries announced that they are starting to prepare to create a common currency that would run parallel with the Argentine peso and the Brazil real. The move could potentially create the second largest currency bloc. As the news broke, Armstrong took to Twitter to suggest that Bitcoin would be the right long-term bet, and wonders if the two countries would consider it. Someone who ever typed this is not good at proofreading our articles. Global macro investor, founder, and CEO Raoul Pal opposed the idea. According to Paul, having a national currency that declines 65% in the down part of the business cycle and rises 10x in the up cycle is not ideal. The executive pointed out that businesses would have difficulty planning and hedging in this situation. A few community members supported Paul's sentiment. According to one of Twitter's users, the only use case for BTC is a store of value like gold, which, I mean, there's been the argument back and forth. And there's that tweet that they were talking about. Meanwhile, another Twitter user brought up the slow speed of transactions on the Bitcoin network and argued that they would take too long for daily use. However, this was quickly countered by another community member who argued that with the Lightning Network, Bitcoin becomes the best medium of exchange. Armstrong suggestions may be based on El Salvador, another Latin American country, recognizing Bitcoin as a legal tender back in 2021. The move brought various benefits to the country, such as a surge in tourism in 2022, with 1.1 million people visiting the country. In addition, El Salvador was able to build schools and a veterinary hospital using profits from Bitcoin purchases. Brazil and Argentina are no strangers to digital assets. On November 29th, Brazil's Chamber of deputies approved a law legalizing crypto as a payment method in the country. Brazil's president signed the bill in December, and it is expected to take effect in June of 2023. While the new law recognizes crypto as a payment method, it does not make any cryptocurrencies legal tender within the country. On December 16th, a province in Argentina approved legislation to issue stablecoins pegged to the United States dollar. The token will be available to people over 18 and will be 100% collateralized by the province's assets. Just said province ass. I don't know, guys. I'm on the fence about Bitcoin being used as a common transactional currency. I see both sides. I see the clunkiness. I see the volatility, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think Bitcoin should serve as a currency's legal tender, or is it narrative what it is? Is it just a store of value? It is the big, slow, clunky gold of crypto, which is fine. That's fine. We have no problem with it being a store of value. That's good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But guys, yeah, like I said, not a lot of news today. Super quick video. Keep your eye. I would say I always reference to daily when we're doing these videos, but if you're making moves, you're playing the swings, I would say keep an eye on that 4 hour. It seems to be telling the story perfectly to a T of what kind of movements we are looking at. I mean, just look at that 4 hour chart. Levels are perfect. I mean, it's setting everything up. So, per usual, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Tight stop losses. Trade conservatively. And that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the boring crypto news. If you do like the videos and the content I provide on this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on the bell for notifications, and I'll see you tomorrow again. I am out of here.